Very good afternoon, everybody. Happy New Year to all. My name is Vaibhav, and I'm the founder of I'm Skills. I am going to host this content writing orientation class for Aditya, Ananya, Hazel, Preeti, Raka, Rizka, Shahid, Shiva, and we are expecting more people, those who will join us. Given the class starts right at 3, we will be starting the same now. But before that, I would like to get a quick acknowledgement. Let me say hi to you all in the chat box. May I have your quick acknowledgement that you're all able to hear my voice loud and clear? You guys can see the screen and we are recording this session. Everybody, I have said hi in the chat box. If I can get a quick acknowledgement that I am audible, you guys can see the screen. Okay, great. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks, Ananya, Preeti. All right, so let me quickly create an agenda for the lesson today. In the class today, we are going to talk about the content writing industry overview. First, I will explain you about how was year 2022 for the market. I will explain you about the 2023 and the expected opportunities in the content industry in the coming years. We are going to talk about how exactly content writers are placed in the market. So when you get hired as a person who is doing a freelancing projects or even a job, what are the expectations from you guys, the organizations they're going to keep, and how to fulfill those? So there are various types of things available in the writing industry. How to go ahead and get your portfolio developed around the market, we will be discussing that. I will also talk about 2 sources of income as a writer you can generate for yourself. And the important part that I will highlight today is that how to go ahead and achieve that kind of an income group that you have planned for yourself. It can be 10,000 a month, it can be lakh rupee a month, depending upon whatever your overall end goal is from the income point of view. We will also understand how much time it takes to be there, what types of things you have to go ahead and do to reach at that level, and whether job is the right market to achieve that number or a freelancing or business as a market. I will also be talking about long-term vision keep with yourself, because some people they develop a myth that a short course from any institution will help me to become a pro writer, and this is not true. So how much time it takes to become a good writer? I would say not even a pro, good writer. So we will be addressing that part so that you know the right expectations that you have to keep from the overall training process with us or anywhere, wherever you are comfortable to enroll yourself. Then I will be giving you an overview of IM Skills Content Writing Master Course. Why is that? We are the most respected content writing institution delivering content writing programs since our inception, 2015. What are the secret ingredients that we use here in our training delivery? What makes our program successful? The most important part that I will highlight is that I will help you to meet with more than 35,000 plus professionals, those who have done overall courses with that, not just content writing, out of which 18,000 plus are those who have done our content writing programs. You will get a chance to talk to them. You will get a chance to see their work, that how many books they have published. Are they really writing for Times of India or the news portals I have mentioned? Are they settled in their life? How much are they earning? So everything you will be able to talk to them at a live platform. All right. So this you will get the kind of an open transparency. And then in the end, I will keep an open Q&A round for 15-20 minutes where you are allowed to unmute, ask me anything around this course, about your career, anything related to it. So we will highlight all those terms. And the second thing I would like to also request around after the agenda thing, there is a process that we will be following. See, I don't want this session to be like, I am the only one who is speaking right now. Let's not create it a stereotype learning experience. Let's make it an interactive one. So what I request everybody, and when I'm saying everybody, I am requesting especially to Aditya, Ananya, Hazel, Kanaga Lakshmi, Lakshika, Manojaba, Preeti, Raka, Rizka, Shahid. I'll ask you guys questions while I'm hosting this session, and I want you to equally participate without keeping this kind of a mindset that I may be wrong. And it is okay if you are wrong, because we all at one level, we all were there, and we are not expecting correct answers from anybody. All we are expecting is that you are participating so that we can know you better. We can accordingly create our overall delivery with you guys today according to the requirements based on where you are in terms of your understanding stage. Okay, so we'll make this class interactive. We will ensure that each one of you gets that value that you're expecting from this next 1 hour session with me. And let's begin. So before we start, I have a question that I would like to ask everybody. I am assuming that in the last few months or weeks, you thought that, okay, I'll learn content writing. And then you started researching about various terms, such as content writing. Is it a good career, work from home, how much content writers earn, best courses, all such types of things. I get that. And you might have explored channels such as YouTube, Quora, websites, news portals, some articles published by other organizations. Everything you have explored. And the concept is every person, those who are online with me right now, is clear to all that it is one kind of a lucrative career that I'm going to earn an amount. It's not as a specific figure that you have thought so far, but yes, this is something that's a legitimate way in the internet world that people work like this. There are a lot of people talking about it. So overall, a buzz that people have created, it is true. It is not something that I'm getting into something that's not a, let's say, viable career option. It is a good option. I get that each one of you is clear about it, but I am 100% sure that nobody at this stage is aware about how the market works, why content writers are hired from the point of view of content writing profession. So I have a question that I would like to ask all, that according to your so far research that you have done, why do you think people are hiring content writers? What are businesses' objectives while hiring a writer? So I'm giving you all 1 minute. I want you to write this in the chat box. Whatever you have so far understood, I want you to write that in the chat box and let me read that out for all. And after this, we are going to talk about the real industry, that how content writers are hired and why are they hired? What are the career goals or business goals organizations are achieving from you guys and what you can do? What are the reasons why these writers get hired? So let's go ahead and write this in the chat box. You all have now 45 seconds left. I have my first person. How much I missed? I just joined now. No, nothing. You haven't missed. It was just an orientation or an introduction given by me. That's it. The class starts now. What's your name? Galaxy M31S. My question is, according to your current understanding, why content writers are hired in the market? What organizations achieve after hiring a writer? So let's say if IM Skills is hiring a writer, what would be my goal? Why I'm hiring a writer? For an example, if I'm hiring a salesperson, this person's job is to convince more and more number of students, right? So according to you, what are business goals while hiring somebody? Everybody? Now you all have 20 seconds left. Okay, so I've started receiving text messages. I'm going to read this. To write rational content, writers are hired for effective piece of content to increase the awareness about the brand. As far as I think, they look for a meaningful content with few words, copywriting, web content creation. Content writing informs about product and services to get fresh and unique words or content, to put up the idea in a constructive manner, to inform the public or create an awareness about service. Okay. Who else is writing? Product description write-ups. Okay, great. Internal and external communications. Okay. The content writers are hired to increase the credibility of a company and information posted by them as a brand, to know what the organization is all about before getting in touch with people, to avoid errors in writing, engaging with people effectively, to increase audience engagement with the brand and create public interest in the product or service. Hazel, I get that. Who else is hiring? Oh, sorry, not hiring, writing. Okay, so let's create. All right, time's up. If you're writing, okay, let me read the last one. To generate greater traffic and revenue, bring content to top views for Google. To bring more views, means search engine ranking position, SERP. Great, everybody. Thank you. So let me first create 4 mediums through which content can be generated. This is very important. Each one of you should pay attention now to this part. I'll write. If somebody asks you that, okay, I'm a content creator. This guy can be at videos, that means YouTube, Instagram and all. So this guy can be a content creator in a form of videos. So we have one form of content production, that's video. Have you heard podcast ever? Voice is another platform through which content people are creating. Then memes, images, social channels. These are again part of content. You engage with those types of images. And those images are created as per the platform requirement. Then a text. Widely used channels at the moment are text and videos. Are you all clear? These are 4 platforms through which one can create and distribute their content, depending upon the channel. So videos can be done with Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and a lot more, correct? Likewise, podcasts can be with Anchor.fm, Spotify, Apple, Google Podcast, and a lot more. Images can be done with Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and a lot more. Snapchat, your own website content, Pinterest, and there are many others. Text is like blogs, PRs, news articles, emailers, web content, and a lot more, right? These are 4 forms for content production, majorly. Other than this, let's now understand organizations. This is very important. Why are they hiring you? You need to understand first the business model of any organization. See, there are different types of companies and their work model is different. For example, majorly an organization hire people for online sales, lead generation, and brand building. But this is not just it. If you look at, if somebody, let's say Times of India will hire you, what is the business model of Times of India? They write press releases. They write news about others, right? So you are, if in this type of a company, you are an editor, you will publish news. And there is no correlation with online sales, lead generation, or brand building. If you get hired for a company, they are into legal documentations. So you're a legal writer there. Let's say you get hired with an agency. You know what agencies are? Agencies are those who are taking care of a work on behalf of others. Let's say there is a social media agency and they take work from their clients. So this social media agency will do a work on behalf of a client, and you as a writer will be fulfilling the client's requirement. It can be, let's say, writing or publishing content or something like that. Maybe you get hired for a writing agency. Maybe you help people to write SOPs, resumes, rejected visa applications, or something like that. But if I'll ask you guys a simple question right now, tell me a competitor name for Times of India or across world, how many news portals are there online? You can count them on your fingers. Yes or no? Believe me, you can. Legal companies, you can count them on your fingers. Agencies for social media or digital stuff, you can count them on fingers. Writing agencies, you can count them on fingers. Agree? Yes or no? Quick yes in the chat box or no in the chat box. But if I'll ask you that how many types of companies are selling products online, the limit is something that's countless. How many companies are into lead generation model? Limit is countless. Brand building, limit is countless. So now first understand how a writer helps these organizations to go ahead and achieve these goals. So I'll give you an example. So which all types of companies are into a model of online sales? First, let's understand that. A company where they have listed out a product online, there is no counselor who is counseling you that you buy my product. It is just that there is one portal. You are there at a portal and then you have searched for a product. After searching for a product, you said that, okay, I like the product. You will add to cart and then you will make a purchase. This is called online sales or acquisition of a customer online. To give you an example, if you would like to buy from Flipkart or Amazon something, how do you buy? You either have their app with you or you have their web application, website, correct? So let's create with an example here. Let's say I wish to buy from Amazon iPhone 11. So what I'll do, I will write here iPhone and then I'll write here 11. Correct? This is what I do. And I have seen that, okay, 39,999. This is in my budget. I like black. I'll click here. Then I'll click add to cart and will make a purchase and deal is done. Is there is any kind of a person who is doing a human interaction here? From Amazon's point of view, answer is no. Correct? Everybody pay a very close attention to one thing, that what writer has done in this kind of a thing. Amazon.in has around millions of pages to sell services and products, whatever they have there on their portal, correct? This image is created by a graphic person. This front page, you can see this, right? This page, this is designed by their front-end development team. It is a development role, website guys, okay? From this Apple A until all the words written here, all such words. Let's say reviews are written by customers. Let's say until here. Each and everything, who has done this? A writer. This product description is created by who? A writer. Now, just for a second, just believe that you have deleted all these things and it's just an image here with written like numbers. Do you think people will be able to go ahead and buy this product? And like this, do you think people will be able to go ahead and buy other business deals or other anything they have listed here? Let's say this laptop, this one, or let's say this Ganeshji's thing. Do you think people will be able to go ahead and buy this? If a writer is not there, a product description writer is not there with Amazon. Now, for a minute, think about it, that how many types of products they have? Millions, right? At least. So what is the role of a writer in this kind of a unit? Writer. Without a writer, Amazon is nothing. They cannot go ahead and survive. They need a writer who will write this product description. Without this person, this website is just a place where images are there and some kind of a layout with yellow color button to add a card is there. Rest, nothing. Everybody clear? Now, this is not just it. Now, if I'll ask you this question, how many people they open apps for Amazon or their website directly to buy something? I would say if 100 people are buying, ideally 5%. Rest of the world, or let's not talk about world, let's talk about just India. Rest of India, do they directly open their app and buy? No, they also go ahead and Google a term. So considering the same example again, there are people, they Google like this, iPhone 11. I have Googled it, iPhone 11. This is Indian market. iPhone 11 that I've searched, results are in front of you. Now, I'll click here, show volume. Learning is iPhone 11 is being searched 1.8 million times in India every month. If I am Amazon or if I am Flipkart, what's my business goal? If I've listed this product, I want to sell this product to the people, right? Yes or no? Yes. If my product is listed at my portal, whether it is iPhone or it is anything, I want people to visit and buy. 18 lakh people on monthly basis, they're Googling this term. And now let's figure out how they react after searching this. It says 6,08,000 people, they click on the organic results. I will talk about it in a minute. 3,11,000 people, they click on the paid ads. And 9,10,000 people are the people, they do not click anywhere. They just Google and they don't click anywhere. All right. So 9 lakh are the people, those who are reacting after searching about something, about iPhone 11 as a product. Now the learning is, these are ads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now all of these guys are selling these products, right? Now Reliance Digital is running an advertisement. This advertisement is created by who? Digital marketing team, not you. But the page where I have landed, this stands for a landing page, this particular page. This is a landing page of this company. Am I clear? And this particular landing page, the one who has written this content is a job of a writer. Digital marketing guys, they create ads, they monetize those ads, they optimize those ads, they convert clients. But again, without a writer, nobody can go ahead and fulfill this job. On the other side, ad part is clear. If they're not running ads and they are not available here, what are they going to miss out? 3,11,000 people, those who react with these ads here. And as a business, they need these people. If they click, they're likely to buy. Step number one. Step number two. GSM Arena is the first website that appears in front of me. Then Apple, then Flipkart, then Amazon, then Cashify, then 91 Mobile, then Wikipedia, then Gadgets Now. And I am 100% sure each one of you are aware about it, that Gadgets Now is a big website. Mac Rumors is a very big website. Wikipedia is anyways, everybody's aware it's a big website. 91 Mobile is a big website, right? And when I go to page number 2, Gadgets Now is again there. CNET is there. These are all big websites. But what is that one reason why some websites are at page number 1, others are at page number 2, 3, 4, and within that their rankings are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if anybody of you have noticed this part, that the one who is ranked 1 out of 6 lakhs, some 11,000 people, they also have a very highest number of visits available. Estimate visits are around 6.36 lakhs a month. Not a bad deal, free of cost traffic. How it goes, how it works, now let me explain. So if I click here, if you're aware about it, there is a term called search engine optimization. I repeat, there is a term called search engine optimization. All right. And as a writer, as Ananya, I've said one thing that's very nice from the point of view. It's one of the term as part of SEO, high domain authority. However, every search engine such as Google, Yahoo, Bing, Yandex, these companies have their web master guidelines. You can read about them later on. These web master guidelines offered by people or organizations needs to be followed by the companies. That if you follow these metrics, will give you checklist. And if you're producing content around it, your content will be shown to maximum number of people and on various terms. Now, as a writer, if your content production skills are average, you're good with the landing page optimization, every other optimization, but the companies are missing out this type of a traffic. So what do you miss? Because this company gets 6,36,000 people. On the other hand, if you look at Amazon, hardly 84,000. A big shift, almost like 12% traffic they are getting and almost like 100% traffic they are getting, though both of them are page number 1. So what does this stand for? As a writer, it is not just about producing a content from the point of view of SEO. You must know the optimization too, because if your content is not well optimized, you're going to miss out a lot of potential traffic for the business that you run or for the company you work for. And if you are a non-performing person, in the end of the day, you are a liability, you're not an asset. So each and every company is looking forward to go ahead and maximize their revenue with the help of SEO and paid ads. And now one simple thing, this cannot be done without a writer. You need a content writer who can help you to do this, because no matter how good a marketer you are, in the end of the day, content is the king. And without this content, nobody can rank their website. Am I clear to everybody? First type of a business model is clear. If it is online sales, why you get hired, what exactly you have to go ahead and do. You may be a part of a digital marketing team, so you're helping them to run ads, but you will optimize the ads. You will write landing pages content. You may get hired from the SEO team. So your job is to create product pages, but optimize pages. You may get hired to create web product pages. So depending upon the job role, this is what you need to do. But the end goal is sell the item. Obviously, your targets are not around sales. It's about production of content. But again, that's the end goal. That's a business requirement. Everybody clear? Quick yes or no in the chat box. Then I'm going to put some light about the second model or second requirement. That's called lead generation. Tell me one thing, everybody, that while you were searching for content writing courses, I am 100% sure about it that you might have been to at least few websites. One, IM Skills, and there were other websites too, X, Y, Z, right? Out of this 1, 2, 3, you felt comfortable with maximum 1 or 2 websites where you have given your phone number, email ID, and name. Am I right? Am I correct? Happened with you, right? And now you're speaking with the counselors here. You are participating in an online orientation class. But if you pick up the thin line who did this trust factor, who built this trust factor about IM skills in front of you. And trust me, 15 days ago, you were not even aware about it, that there is a institute named IM skills. I know this because we don't advertise at all. We are pure organic company. And I know that each one of, as a user, is all new here. You have never heard about us. Am I correct? Yes or no? But the day you started searching for content writing, you research, you figured out that, oh my God, they are one of the very famous people in this market. You realize that, and then you felt that trust and you've given your details to us. Now, what's the thin line? Was this guy named Vaibhav? He did this or he developed this? Am I producing videos and telling people that, okay, you become my subscriber or you join us? No. Was this guy Shiva who is speaking with you, I'm sure, or Vinay or anybody here in our team, whosoever is connected with you? Uh, are they the one who established that trust, giving your phone number, name, and email? No. It was my writers, those who have done this job months ago, years ago. Whatever terms you searched, career of content writing, salary, scope, future, any platform, Quora, Google, anywhere, you found us, you felt trusted, and in the end, what you have given? You've given your information, that is name, number, email. And now I'm sitting with likely to buy people. If they like my session, they're going to buy my course. Simple. So if I have 8 products at the moment with me, if I don't have a writer, think about it for a second. Can I generate potential people like you as my inquiries or leads? I can be very good with the writing part in my own world, but do you think this can be done? Do you think I will be able to generate a revenue for my organization? Answer is straight no. You are the one, Vandana. You are the one, Ananya. You are the one, Preeti, those who run this business. So if ever I try to dare this, that I take the credibility or I take the opportunity saying this part that I am the one who runs this business, then no, I am wrong. It's because of the writers. It's because they have worked so hard that people are now able to consume that content that was produced by these guys. Now, likewise, I would like to tell you that 95, I would say 90% plus people in the world, they generate qualified lead first, and then they sell their product or services to anybody. For an example, if you would like to go ahead and let's say offer a service to your clients, let's say you have a content writing client with you. So this client, in the end of the day, you will capture somewhere, right? It's not a case that this client will pay you somewhere online first and then interact with you. When will you send me the writing part or my blog or my article or my SOP, right? There is a process. So as a writer, this content creation skills helps you to establish that particular job, that you produce content, you reach out to your potential buyers, build that trust, they feel comfortable and they're going to give you their contact details, and then you sell the service. That's the process. Everybody, are you all clear? Quick yes, no, maybe the second step. And is there any person in the group who is unclear about this part called what are leads, by the way? Any person who is not clear about this term called what are leads? Because I've observed many a times that people are not aware about what are leads. If you are in one of those categories, you can put or say yes, I, in the chat box. I'll create what leads are in a detailed way. All clear, everybody? Okay, Manojpa, let me explain. What are leads? Because I was sure that in some cases people are not. Leads are, let me explain. So let's say you would like to get something on lease, let's say a property, and that's somewhere in Bangalore. Okay. Now for this property, you will contact the agent. Agent, we call them property agent, right? So property agent, to sell you or to get you a lease of this property, this guy needs your name and number. This guy doesn't need your Aadhaar card number. This guy doesn't need your bank details. All to show you the property, this guy needs your name and number. So if this guy has your name and number, you are a lead for this guy. If you look at 99acres.com, what is their business model? You are searching for property in Noida, Gurgaon, Bangalore, Pune, right? You get to see a lot of properties listed out there. And then they ask you contact the builder or contact the seller, correct? They capture your name and number, correct? And then they sell this number to these guys. With this number, you become a lead for 99 acres and for this property agent as well. Understood now? What are leads? Leads are contact information of your prospect, who can be your customer. Now talk about the brand building part. This is amazing. And I personally feel that content writers are the great contributors to establish any kind of a brand. Now, here is one example. Each one of you will be able to relate with it. The example is very simple. Since the day you started searching for content writing courses, or even a term called content writing, forget courses. Tell me one thing, are you observing something that you've been getting a lot of information, notification, invitations about content writing courses, webinars, free sessions, testimonials of people, and you've never been to even those sites ever? If you are at Facebook, you are at Instagram, you are even browsing through your Google Chrome, you are targeted by companies. Have you observed this thing? Quick yes or no? How that's happening? How a content writer can reach out to Preeti or Shahid or Nagarjuna or Vandana without knowing her? So I'm sure you all are aware about it, that your internet is, or your internet behavior is captured by the companies, the apps that you use, right? So whether you are browsing through your mobile or you're browsing through your laptop, you're being tracked by these guys, right? Now, let's say they know your search journey. Let me explain. What is content writing? Nobody will reach out to you. How content writing as a career is in 2023 now means you are at a stage that you are little interested. So an organization or content writer will build a strategy, something like this. While you're searching for how, to Vandana or to Manojba, show content, how fruitful the career can be. From this, let's move to the next. You guys have searched the next part. Which are the best institutions? Now show them, participate in a webinar with us and see that how you can get your first job. Third call to action. You have started searching about average fee or something around it. Show this person a discounted option and then convert this person as a client. Overall, the journey that you see, let's say in most of the cases, what happens is that people are aware about your behavior. Internet is aware about that, how old you are, if you have kids, how many, what types of things you are searching. In fact, when was the last time, let's say, you have traveled, everything they are aware about it. Your emotional stage, your mental stage, every stage they are aware. They run that kind of AIs, okay? Now with this, what happens is that, let's say there is a female. Now this female is the one, she's restarting her career. After having her first or second child, now she's aggressively looking forward to do something. In fact, whatever conversations we do, you know that our phones are listening, right? You know this, right? You say without even speaking to somebody over a call that I want to buy Mercedes. You will start observing that they're targeting you for Mercedes advertisements or cars around that kind of a range. That happens. You try this, okay? Now, see, you are aggressively looking forward for upskilling. Content is the thing. What happens to you? The next great part is that they will show you some of the alumni, and these alumni are those who will tell you that I was after my baby and I was planning to get into something and I got content writing. Today I'm working here. I have a great career, and bam, you're a customer. Because this is just you. If she can achieve, why not me? If she had her 2022 plans, now it's my 2023 plan. That's the way content writers, they write an amazing story, connect people emotionally in such a way that people should feel that, oh, this is about me. Let me go ahead and take the call. And in most of the cases, the great part is that writers, they write their stories to influence an audience in a way that they don't even feel like it was, you can say, a sales script or kind of it. For example, how many of you are actively using Quora? Say yes in the chat box or I in the chat box. How many of you actively use Quora? You do. If you know this, that while you're building a Quora profile, they ask you, tell us 5 areas of interest. So let's say you have said politics, you have said science, you have said education, you have said marketing. You may notice that every day you get 3 emails from Quora about the best answers. You get them right? Quora only sends you informations you basically read. They never, so there are lots of writers who are promoting something. Now, the point is, you are interested in, let's say, politics. And let's assume in Mumbai, there are elections, or in Maharashtra, there are elections. Quora has 10 lakh profiles. Those are from Mumbai and they are interested in politics. They are free of cost promoters for those guys. So what happens is that there is party A, there is party B. Party B is ruling, party A is opponent. Opponent would like to show that if my guy will get elected, this guy will change the entire Mumbai or Maharashtra. And they are going to write amazing story. And this story will only reach out to these 10 lakh people. That's it. Not to the guy sitting in Delhi, only the Mumbai's guy. Now, what will happen is that this guy will explain you that what are the visions of this person, her academic background, what they can do, what are their plans. If this person gets elected, this is what they will do, and stop. They won't ask vote. Now, these influencers or these people, those who are interested in politics, it's by default human habit that if I'm interested in content writing, I will often talk about it. Likewise, these people, if they're in parks, they're in metros, there is anywhere, they will talk about politics. And when the subject will appear, they have a knowledge about this opponent. They actually feed you that information in a way. So who is doing that? You, me, or anybody? No, it's just writers. They know how to establish that brand image. And brand building exercises with content writers, people do it so amazingly. And people, in the end of the day, they achieve their business goals with the help of writers. Everybody, are you all clear? Other than this, if you look at, market is very diversified. There are works such as writing for brochures, instructional designing, product pages, books. Each and every other thing is part of writing, but it has limitations. It is not that every company out there will hire you to write articles for Times of India, or there are companies all are like Times of India, or there are companies those are like only writing for SOP. So those are limited jobs, but major jobs in the market are all around the one that I've just now created. So I need a quick yes that each one of you is clear about, if you are getting into content writing, this is what you will do for the companies. Are you all clear? Quick acknowledgement from Aditi, Aditya, Ananya, Apurva, Vaibhav. You just write instead of B, V, it's my name too. Fauzia, but what's the meaning of Vaibhav? Mine is money. Vaibhav is money. Let me know. Fauzia, hi. Fauzia, if I'm not wrong, you're a student here. This morning you have shifted yourself. Hazel, Kanaga Lakshmi, Lakshika, Manojba, Nagarjuna, Preeti, Priya, Raka, and sorry, it's Raka, okay. Riska, Sanchita, Sharda, Shahid, Soumya, Usha, Srinivasan, Uzma, Vandana, Vikas, and somebody is using Vivo V2031. So all are clear. Now let me go ahead and help you guys to understand how are you going to get your first job? How are you going to get your freelancing process, let's say career and everything. Now the point is, guys, everybody talks about a lot of things in this industry. I will try to highlight all the important factors. Those can help you to get a job, and what kind of a job you can expect, how much the salary thing you can expect. Likewise, if you're planning to start from work from home or freelancing, this is what you're aiming. Let's say I can only give 4 or 5 hours or 6 hours, or this should be my passive source of income. Everything I'm going to create with you guys. I want to tell you something that you research about me. My full name is Vaibhav Kakkar. You can read about me at every news portal. I've been writing there too. I am one of the, you can say, person, those who have actually spent their entire life in this subject. Other than this, I don't have any bread and butter sources. This was the only thing that I've been doing since inception. You can research on that part too. And there is one quality that I have. Sometimes my better half says it is not a quality, it's a bad habit, that I am blunt and I'm honest. One of the reasons that you can find no bad reviews about us is the reality that we don't cheat people. If something is there, it's there. If something is not there, it is not there. And you will further validate it with my students when I'll show you their LinkedIn accounts today. So you'll have that kind of a platform. And I know myself that I whatever money that I have earned so far, it's because of the good work that I've produced or have done. to others. So now let's talk about it. Somebody who's here to get a job, can I have your yes or I in the chat box so that I can see that how many people are there? Or you better do one thing. People who are here to get a job, write job. People who are here to get a freelancing thing done, write freelancing. Let's see that how many of you are here to get their first job. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. 5 job. 5 freelance. 6, 7. 7, 7. Both 7. Okay. 8 freelance. 7 job. Others, please. I can sense that 55% audience with the current votes is for freelancing and 45% audience is for business, sorry, job. So I'm going to put some light here. I'm saying business means freelancers, okay? Now see, let's say you're pursuing or you will start your course from Feb 5th, 2023, because my Jan 8th batch is full. There is only one seat because Fauziya, she shifted herself. So only one seat we are allowed to give. Otherwise, everybody has to move to the Feb 5th batch. Let's say you will start from Feb 5th in our training program. So you will be graduating by March, April, May, June. So it's like June 15th, you will graduate from our institute. And within this time period, you are going to go ahead and work on various types of things that I'm going to address. But let's talk about, can anybody tell me that at the time when you're graduating, whether companies like Amazon, are they hiring? IM skills types of companies hiring. Companies like Times of India is hiring. An agency is hiring. Companies into white papers, they are hiring. Scientific writing people, they are hiring. Or XYZ different types of brands are hiring. Nobody can predict that today. Am I correct? Am I right? If Amazon is hiring, now this is a situation that I'm putting here. This is extremely important. I want you guys to listen to it. Question yourself, not me. Okay, question yourself and try to make some meaningful answer within your mind and put them in the chat box. Let's say Amazon is hiring. Why? That in September, we will launch iPhone 15. We want SEO. We want somebody to get our rankings there. We were struggling with iPhone 11. We were getting only 8,600 people or 86K people, wherein my competitor, GSM Arena, this guy got let's say 6.6 lakhs people. So it was a big failure. Amazon says, or the manager says like this. And I also want somebody to work in the ads unit that I am looking forward to get 10x growth. So let's say if I'll spend 1 crore rupees on the ad with my digital department for iPhone 15, I want 10 crore business. This has been the target given to the everybody in the department. Okay. And you graduated from institute name IIM Skills and you're applying for this job. You are applying for this job. How many of you really believe that, or forget IIM Skills? You are graduated from any institution available, whichever you like. You're applying for this job. Now, how many of you really get this, that, okay, Amazon will consider hiring you, that you are eligible to spend 1 crore rupees on the ads part with these guys. You will convert maximum number of people. You are eligible student who can help them with their SEO practices and will get them assured results to rank their iPhone 15 with the product page and listing page, whatever they will create. Everybody in the chat box. Will you consider hiring this person? Because this person have done a course from some institute. Let's not even write IIM Skills. Okay, let's say Amazon is a big brand. They won't take a risk. Let's talk about, forget Amazon. It's a startup. Do you think startup, they have limited money with them? They will take a risk. Startup guys will take a risk. Who will hire you then? Getting me? Or let's say even IIM Skills is hiring somebody to, I have my new product page that's coming up, data analytics course. You are my best writer in the training. But if while I'm considering somebody, if somebody is joining me as my organization best writer or something, I will be expecting this person should have good experience in terms of producing great content and help me to capture more number of leads. And likewise, all of these companies will expect this thing, correct? Right or wrong? Now the point is the most important point. You get hired. What's missing in this case, if we have to pick up something, what is that one thing that is missing in this particular case? It is called TRUST, trust. Correct? They're not trusting you. It is not that they are doubting you. They're not trusting you at this stage. Can I have your yes or no in the chat box? Do you agree? They're not trusting you. And now, while they're not trusting you, the reason we have to pick up, see, my friends, everybody, you, me, or everybody, we are all selling you. We are all selling to each other. But this world has a problem today. People have started lying while they're selling. Why can't you sell people while you tell them the reality? It's a good way to sell people. Trust me, they cannot question you back. The reality is you need a portfolio. You need a 4 months of hard work. And when I say you need a 4 months of hard work, I meant that a lot of hard work. What does this stands for? This means that if you are, whether you're here or anywhere else, you are writing SEO based articles. Okay. And it should not be with one website. It should be with 10 plus websites. And when people can see, it should not be the URL that you're sending them. You tell them, you write a term there on Google and see that my particular article, for example, one of my students, she wrote one article. This changed her life. She wrote an article. She was a student here on a term called professional courses. Only this article drives around 2,37,000 visits to our IM Skills blog on a term called professional courses. This changed her life. If I can do this for IM Skills, I can do this for you too. Correct? On the other side, if it is about, let's say, a publication house, let's say Kobo, Notion Press, or any publication house, they're hiring somebody for book reading, proofreading, all such things, or helping others to complete their book. You should have your books live. You're an author. Let's say a newspaper is hiring. You should be an author with these companies already. You're writing for these guys. If it is about that, do you know how to create landing pages? You have already done that. It is live. If it is about SOP, you have already done it live. So once all of these things you're doing within the training period, whatever you're going to spend with us or others, this stands for that your portfolio is now developed. And this is your real resume. You don't have to send that paperwork that this is my resume, shortlist me. This is your real resume. And you get hired because of this. Now, one of the things that I would like to go ahead and highlight, it is so easy for WebHub in an orientation class to say, you will write 10 articles for 10 websites. You will write a book and you will publish it. You will write for Times of India blog. You will write SOP. You will write this. You will write that. You know what? It takes a lot of hard work to write. It takes your fingers to step and write like this every second. In 4 months, you need to devote at least 2 hours a day to achieve this number. And until unless it is not there, you cannot get hired. You get this thing in writing from me. Everybody, are you clear? And I want you to please just remember one part. No course can help you until unless you are not writing. And in a program given by us, we have designed it. I'll talk about it in a way. Every day you are forced to write, and you will write, and you will write with heart because you will love writing. Because every day you're going to get that progress achieved. You're going to achieve your numbers. And everything will be done in the training period. We will talk about it, what and how. This part is clear. Vandana, I'll take your questions after 10 more minutes. That's it. And we'll have an open Q&A. Let's talk about freelancers. So guys, freelancing people, because you were on the higher side, this is very critical. I want you to please pay attention to this, okay? Let's say your client will reach out to me. For example, right now, all of you are my client, and I'm sure you have checked my reviews. Have you? You have, right? Some of you have already been to LinkedIn and checked with the people that how was the course? Tell me. Some of you have been to YouTube and checked about us, right? You have also been to Trustpilot, Google review. You have read our articles. You have read the institution, and you have also been to agencies out there. That are they good? Will you get hired, or do you hire their students? They have said that you hire them. Something like this have happened, right? Am I correct? Quick yes, no. And then you came, okay, let me give phone number and email ID to this company. Let me check with them. Happened? Yes, no. Same thing your client will do with you. Same thing your client will do with you. They will check all your credentials. Now, in your case, what are your credentials? This is the same portfolio that if you know, if you've written some content, can you show me your piece of work? Can you show me this? Can you show me that? Everybody, can I have your yes, freelancers, quickly in the chat box? That you all are yes on the term. That if your client will come ask you for all these things, right? A quick question that goes to all again, those who have said yes, these are all freelancing friends here. How will you get a client? Or prospect? You are my prospect, right? How will you get this client who will demand that show me your work? I want you to answer this. Ask yourself this question. Vaibhav said, show a portfolio to a client. Cool. How this client will land to you? Santa will come, drop this client under the pillow, and the next morning when you'll wake up, you'll say, oh, client, you're there. Let's have a call. It's going to happen like this. Who will recommend you, Vandana? People recommend people, those who have done some work in the past. For example, I get a lot of recommendations. Which institution? Are you serious? Do you think I have that much time available that I am going to work for you? I trained 700 plus students every month. This is where the problem is, you know, people, they commit you anything and you people are buying everything. That's the point. Today in my session, I will help you to accept the facts. If you're going forward and taking content as your career, you should know what you're stepping into. Ask yourself, everybody, from where will you get this client? And who is that free? Who will help you? Why IM skills? I bluntly say, I'm not going to get you a client. Why will I get you a client? You are paying me just 14,900, right? That's a very small amount. And I can hire 30,000 rupees writers. And if I have clients, I can convert those clients into lakhs and I'll make my own profit. I'll start my own agency. Why will I pass on the work to you, Vandana? You are just a student. No. Don't take me otherwise. I am just helping you guys to cross-question yourself. This is very important step for you, all of you. You are not just giving me your money, or you're not planning to give money to the institution. You're giving your time. You're giving your hopes. Money can be earned back. Time cannot be earned back, my friend. This trust cannot be earned back. And that's my foundation. That's where I win people. So I want you to ask this question, everybody. See, everybody is clueless. Client kahan se aayega? Santa deke jayega. Everybody quickly, yes, no in the chat box. Do you have any clue? There are few companies. Okay. Through apps and portfolios. Nice. Let me put this, Likshika. Everybody pay attention. There are few companies, those who have said you get client from Upwork, Fiverr, Odex, and they specifically have mentioned you get clients from US and UK. I am writing this here. Class is recorded. I am uploading these types of recordings since 2015. They're on my YouTube channel every Thursday at 4:30. Same words I repeat since the inception. I've been repeating. You check. If you get client from these sites, you don't take any course right now. If you get even one client from these sites in next 1 month, Come back, show me that Vaibhav, I've got a client. I will give you my course for free, or any course that you wish to take. It's a recorded word. No, no, no. You know why? If somebody will post one requirement, 10,000 people from different parts of the world, they are there with 5-star ratings. It's so hard to get a client from these guys. So hard. Ever tried building a profile there for freelancing based sites? Were you able to capture clients, Vandana? How the bidding process works? Everybody, I'm talking about convertible client. Everybody now pay attention. This is important that I'm going to create what and how you need to go ahead and do. And you guys need to accept these facts, okay? Like job people, you guys also need a portfolio. What is this? This is called your, what I say, this is your resume, or this is your profile, or this is your digital property, or this is your digital presence. They are going to see what you can do for those guys. Am I clear? Quick yes, no, maybe. You guys need this. 4 months of hard work is required, like job people, right? But freelancers, you need to learn marketing, sales, delivery, finance, HR. Basically, you have to become a CEO of your one-man army. What does this stands for, Weber? Please put some light. My friend, if you cannot do marketing of your own services, nobody will be able to go ahead and see that, okay, Vandana is there in the industry. Or Usha can do this job, Vikas can do this job, Soumya can do this, Aditya can do this. And if you have a lead, but you are poor at selling a lead, to a lead, your sales team or your sales skills are bad, again, you are poor. Poor in the terms of marketing happened, but you were not able to convert the client. So you need to have marketing plus sales. But if you have done these two things, but you have delivered this person a bad delivery, then again, there is a problem. So you must know good at delivery part as well. You have got everything. You are supposed to pay taxes. Finance, you should know. HR skills, you should know. You should be a CEO of your company. Remember that. And who makes you that? Where? In the course. Can I now talk about what this course is all about? Quick yes, no, maybe. So you just don't learn this. This is your primary job, but I make you this. And I've done this with 18,000 plus. So let's talk about what we do, how we do. I run a course named as Content Writing Master Course, considering every student is a layman. And these layman, they learn from me in 1 month, 16 hours of training every Sunday that we deliver, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m., content writing, 30 types of styles, how to write. And weekly tasks are given and feedback has been given to the students so that they can work upon those. In 1 month, you are done with the writing concepts. One test that I'm going to take, if you pass, I will move you to the next step that I call internship. Please, it is again training period. It is not that you're working for a company. Here, I have two categories divided into job and freelancing. Job people, you are going to get every Sunday, 11 a.m. till 12 p.m. a session. For example, this Sunday I'm traveling. So can you see my screen? Zoom screen. Can you all see this? Internship session, submitting your ebook session. Can you see these skins? Can you see this? These are pre-scheduled. Can you see this? Everybody, are you able to see my Zoom screen? Or you're not? For Saturday, you can, right? Now I'm explaining you that part. So what happens is that from 11 a.m. till 12 p.m. every Sunday, job people, I am your instructor for 3 months. 16 further classes will happen. I will come online. I will give you guys a task. You have to work upon that task and it's going to be real time. I'm launching you in the market. And freelancers, again, you will be joining me. You will also be building your portfolio like these guys. Plus, I will come, I'll teach you marketing. I will come, I'll teach you sales, everything. And a promise made to all on a recorded line. Job people, in 4 months of training period, if you don't have a job in hand, I will return 1.5x fee to you that I'm charging you. Freelance people, if you don't have from your own marketing and selling skills, your first paid client, not captured from freelancing sites, captured with your own freelancing skills, marketing skills, selling skills, delivery skills. If you don't have your first paid client with you, I will return you 1.5x fee that I've charged you. And it's a promise made on a recorded line. The only condition is you have to follow 3 of us. Who 3? Vaibhav, that's me, Roma, the other faculty, and Divya. We are 3 teachers leading 1 course. All are specialized in their own areas. That is the way it is gonna be. And you all will go ahead and achieve your numbers. Now, talking about, don't trust even a single word that I'm giving here. You should not. What you should do, you should go here, I am skills, there on LinkedIn, you should write. After writing this, you must click here on the people's profile, and then you click here, and any person listed here, I am skills, they are students here. All right. I want you to simply go ahead, add them, ask them, where are you working today? How was your learning experience with I am skills? What kind of a career growth you have received, and you will have your answers with you. Am I clear to everybody? Second thing, I have written, now for this, I will pause my recording because I'm going to show you guys my WhatsApp and all, so that I cannot record. So makes sense. And if anybody would like to go ahead and deep dive into our reviews and everything, we can sit personally because those classes cannot be recorded and I can show you everything. Not even a single review has been manipulated. Not even a single review. Every review written by our students, they're on Trustpilot or all, you can sit with me. I'll show you their enrollments. Then you pay us the money. Then you get enrolled here. If somebody have written a negative review, example, there were a student, or there are students, those who have written negative as well. And a reply to those students has been given properly. It is not that we try to hide anything. Let's say if I'll show 1-star rating. This was a fake review and I've written here, complete answer. This was a genuine review. And then this was written by, this was a technical writing thing. She again wrote, today I'm happy that I got a call from Vaibhav, CEO IMSkill. He talked to me in detail and assured me a concern will be fully taken care. It was taken care, but after that she have not updated the thing. I listened to my negative reviews properly. This was a student, she didn't like it. I took the thing and I reverted back. Lavanya was the name of the student. And the other one deleted her account. Not sure why. Okay, this girl. She was a genuine student, have not worked upon anything. She has also given her phone number here. I have mentioned each and everything, and I can show you that her batch got placed completely. But if you won't write, I cannot do anything. I've been in this orientation. Clearly, I said one thing. The course delivery is structured in 4 months. Every student is coached well, develop their portfolio. In the case, student needs to write book, publish article, all such things has been written. And I guess this is what I said to you guys as well. I removed this girl intentionally from the word, from the group that we create, because she said bad words to me and I removed her. And I'm honest, as I said, I'm blunt. I am blunt. I'm honest means I'm honest. This is the reality. Everybody clear? Read our negative reviews too. You will be able to sense that. So if you will actually expect that after doing a course with IM skills, something automatically will happen, nothing will happen. As I said, without writing, nothing will change in your life. You have to write. Rest is my responsibility. Our credibility is that enough that if, so there was a girl from Dubai, she was getting a job at Ahmedabad location offered by a company. I called the CEO of that company. This guy is my close friend, that you give her a work from home. It was considered. Would you like to see that? And I'm talking about India's one of the largest content writing agency. 1 second. I have to quick acknowledgement. Can I move ahead? Quick yes, no, maybe. Can I start and talk about what we are offering to you? Okay, so the program that we are offering you, it stands for Content Writing Master Course. This course, as I said, it's a 4 months program. Don't consider it just a 1 month training. It's a 4 months program, which will contain 30 plus hours of live lectures. Around about 120 plus hours of instructor-led delivery is there. Sorry, hands-on assignments are there. And you achieve everything as written here. Nothing will be missing. I've given you enough proofs around it. All the certificates are exam-based. If you won't clear them, you are not going to get these certificates. However, there are no extra costs in case you fail. And the history is nobody so far failed. And please don't create a history too. Getting me? And the program will cost you 16,900 plus GST from 9th of this month onwards. I cannot take more than one seat. My batch is overly full for 8th of Jan. Every student enrolled now or today will go to batch of 5th Feb. That's also getting full. Shiva, please make sure that every student who enroll will get into 5th of Feb batch. This program will cost you 14,900 plus 18% GST. On top of that, if you use New Year code, you get 10% off. However, only to one seat, the one whosoever is targeting 8th of Jan batch. This is an exclusive payment URL that I'm giving you. Please book the seat and get yourself on board. Rest every enrollment we will be putting in the 5th of Feb batch 2023. I hope this is clear to all. Now I'm opening my open Q&A round. You guys are allowed to go ahead and unmute yourself, but I will do it manually. So tell me if you would like me to unmute you so that you can ask your questions. You can write in the chat box, unmute. I will go ahead and do that. Only the person, okay, let me put it this way. Who is planning to start with 8th Jan? 8th Jan. Okay. No, I can't take two. Okay. One person can enroll. Rest, Shiva will do the needful. Whosoever will book it, will book it. Rest, as I said, we will be proceeding ahead with 5th of Feb batch. If you are comfortable with the higher audience, I have no problem. That's simple. If you are comfortable with the higher audience, I am okay. Rest, Shiva will assist you right after the class. Let's open our open Q&A. Will classes held only on Sundays? Every Sunday. There are 16 Sundays. 16 classes will happen. First 4 Sundays, 4 hours each. After that, 1 hour each. Batch size. Typically, we don't take more than 40 people. And then there are few students who are participating again. For example, there was a girl, Fauzia, right? Fauzia Zeba. She shifted her from this batch to next one. So we can't say no to them because it's a lifetime access. So at times there are people, let's say 10, 15, those who actually enroll. So this time number is on the higher side. People were so motivated, New Year resolution and all. So this time the number is on the higher side, closing around 45, 50. Else we restrict our batch size. Anyways, classes will have no problem. Feedback structure, I'm going to be there with you forever. So don't worry, I'm available. If you miss a live class, every session gets recorded. Every tool offered by us is available here. Each and everything, weekly task, everything is here. This is LMS, accessible with mobile, laptop, both, even tabs. So you can come here, check recordings, you can check your task, you can check your tools, everything. PPTs, class session PPTs, recordings, everything we upload here. Anybody who would like to go ahead and talk to me live? Let me stop the recording.